Hello and welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. This pick a card reading is a general reading, so it should fit any situation you find yourself in. As always, we have our three piles here with group 1 on the left through to group 3 on the right. The timestamps will be in the description box below along with the cards that I'm using. If you'd like a private reading with me, you can book that in the description box also. That being said, I will leave you with your selection and I hope you enjoy your reading. Hey group 1, welcome to your reading. If you have chosen the Carnelian Heart, then this will be your reading. Carnelian is closely linked to the sacral chakra, so activating your creativity. It's also a good stone for your personal will and your personal power, increasing your libido, your energy, your motivation, your drive. It's good to sort of get the body moving. Maybe you're thinking about like exercise or energy flow, or how things might be, how and where things and energy might be a bit stagnant, but wanting to create more flow. And yeah, a lot of personal power in this reading. So we'll start with the signs. I can see here is Aquarius, Pisces, Sagittarius, the main energies here. Sagittarius is here quite strongly. So yeah, and we're also going to do a little pendulum question, so you might like to think about what your question is going to be for the end. So let's jump in with the past energy for our group ones. And we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Star, the Nine of Swords, and the High Priestess. And all of this in a nutshell is like, you just really need to trust, even if there have been some fears. But this is past energy anyway, so let's go into it. There has been some sort of fresh beginning or an opportunity coming your way, or that has come your way, sorry. This could be in multiple areas for some of you. For others of you, one area, like career, a job offer. For others of you, a new relationship. For some people, it's like an opportunity starting a new hobby or a new lifestyle practice. There's something here that's just beginning. It's a seed, it's just planted. And it's interesting actually, because you've also got the card Buds, which is new beginnings and expansion. So have that under a Ace of Pentacles is a very strong indication that something really precious is growing, but it needs your care and it needs your attention. And there's no promises yet. It's that type of thing. And because there's no promises, maybe that's where the fear comes from, or maybe it's past experiences that brought fear up. So there's something very exciting here, but it does trigger a little bit of fear, which is normal. You know, maybe you're afraid to lose, maybe you're afraid not to get what you want. But here is a deep need to trust. We've got two beautiful major arcanas of very gorgeous energies. One that doesn't give you all of this reassurance, but it does give you a strong sense of hope, purpose, and direction in this situation. So things are feeling aligned, things are feeling true. Yes, the Nine of Swords is there. Maybe some of you have been, I just heard partying too hard. That could be the case, but just like not getting enough rest and sleep might be a factor here for you, and it might be helpful. If there's maybe a couple little lifestyle shifts, maybe it's something you're ingesting that is slowing you down a little bit, that might be helpful, because I do feel like this is connected to something you're doing this that just slows you down or feeds anxiety or something. Like, you'll know what it is if there's a little thing, a habit or something that sort of keeps you a little bit lower in vibrational lowness. But there is a real strong spiritual connection here for you. You're connecting with Source in a very big way right now. I can see you, like, even your oracle cards do show this massive I don't know, like, well, illumination is one of the words here, but like, I feel like there's this bigger, we see here bigger picture thinking as well. So there's a real need to trust in the path that's unfolding for you. So in the current energy, and as you move into the week ahead, we have the Page of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. This is interesting. There are two different people here. For some of you, this is a relationship, and you're both working very, very hard apart. Even if you are together, there's something about you and another person. This isn't for everyone, but I do feel where somebody is like really climbing to success here, and the other person is sort of, maybe they're a little bit earlier in their journey, but they're getting it done, they're showing up, and they're having a bit of momentum building in their drive and where they're headed. So this could be you and another person. This could also be just you as well. We've also got in the next card actually the Queen of Pentacles, which is like very much a couple that are on a beautiful date through some farm or parkland or something. She's got some fresh produce in her basket. So it's like really nourishing connection around you if you are in a connection at this time. But and that could be a friend as well. It doesn't have to be platonic romance. But anyway, here I do see that there's something like growing inside of you. Maybe you're putting yourself out there more, or maybe you're searching for a job and it's like there's a success coming your way. Or it could be that you're like, there's something you're doing to enhance your opportunities, to enhance yourself. And it's nice, it feels good, it feels aligned. You're building upon the success you already have. You're surrounded with love. This is a really nice time for you. Actually, it's cool because you've got this card as well that says take a walk, and they're literally taking a walk. So maybe taking a walk with your pet, your friend, your child, your loved one, whatever, by yourself. You know, take a walk with spirit and all of the nature creatures that will meet with you along the way. But there is an opportunity for love here this week. For some of you, a beautiful date. We've got there's a lot of couple imagery in this reading, so yeah, for some of you, a beautiful date, or cooking dinner with someone you love, or for others of you, this is more of a message of just taking it easy and having a bit more time for self-care and having a bit more of a balance in what you're doing. Maybe you've got a bit of a routine happening for yourself where you're feeling a bit more contained and supported and successful and productive, and you're like just getting it done, and it's nice. The last two cards in your week are the Temperance and then the Three of Wands. So it is a sense here that you're waiting for something and you're just going to have to let go while it comes your way. The Three of Wands has a mailman arriving in the background here. So, you know, and she's just waiting there with a cup of tea. She's had her self-care shower, washed her hair, and she's all snug by the fire. So it's like, you know, it's a message of just doing what you can do to enjoy the beautiful bounty that's already around you while you're away, actually like aligning with something even bigger to come into your life, a really big expansion to come your way. So it's nice. It's like a preparation period. All the little things, the little details do matter right now, like the herbal tea you'll brew, the nourishing food, the getting to bed on time, the ticking the to-do list, getting things organized for yourself. All of that stuff really matters right now. It does feel that way anyway. Underlying energy of this read I'll see is the Six of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles under that too, the World. This is a really nice time to be giving and receiving in a beautiful equal balance. So you'll find your opportunities to give back to the world, to your loved ones, to strangers even, but also a time for you to receive help as well. There's support here for you. In the area of challenge, we have the King of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Four of Pentacles. So this Tower could have already happened for some of you. For others of you, this is around financial stability or your career or something like that, where you're not feeling like, maybe you're feeling like there's been some sort of blockage, or there's like, maybe you're dealing with an angry or aggressive person. You could also, it just could feel like something blew up and it's hard to get that stability again. Like maybe things were really good for you financially or in some sort of physical sense, but now it's like you're having to recover from that, or having to, I think, just build stability for yourself in general. And this, for some reason, it feels like some sort of blockage there, and you might feel like that blockage is within yourself, like something needs to shift. Maybe it's a belief, your vibration. Again, it could be an external event that's already happened for some of you, like a really unexpected Tower moment happened, and you know it maybe has changed things for you in a very physical or financial sense. But that is your challenge. What will help with the challenge? It's really good. It's the Eight of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Two of Swords. So all you need to do is just let it go and head in another direction. If something didn't work out in the past, or there's a certain blockage heading in a certain direction, then just walk away from that and head in another direction entirely. And you will not be able to see that direction, and it will make you feel fearful, but you're needing to just trust how you feel at this time stronger than any other. This is a time where you really do need to trust, and you're not going to feel like, you know, maybe you're not going to feel completely confident about which way you're headed and what to do, but you do need to just trust that path, because you're being guided. There's a bigger picture here. There is a higher calling here. You are being guided onto a particular path, and trusting it won't be easy, but yeah, a new path is needed. The pull between the head and the heart of the Two of Swords is a really conflicting energy, you know, but you're not going to be able to fully see it. Maybe there's fears in what you see. but you're going to have to just trust how you're feeling, not what you're thinking. In the area of what you don't see coming, we have the 7 of Wands, the 9 of Wands, the 5 of Wands. Lots of passion here. Not comfortable though. So I feel like for some of you, you're very sick of having to defend yourself in a situation with a person. There's a really strong guarded energy here. You may be dealing with conflict with a group of people, or this is what you don't see coming, so it could be anything at all really, but there's definitely something here where you're kind of just over it and exhausted by it. It's probably why the 2 of Wands is here. You're needing a new direction. So something may come up where you have to really defend yourself and speak up on what you're believing, where you're, stand up for where you're coming from here. And you may not be met with, compliance from others, or it may be that, I think this is a situation as well for some of you where you kind of have no choice but to persevere with it and keep dealing with it, and you're kind of just sick of it, or there is something there, that energy that you have to keep managing. But I'm just hearing I see the Chariot there. So getting confidence with how you navigate these tricky situations, and just keep your sights, a bigger picture in sight. So if there's something like some minor detail, drama, crap, whatever it is, work, relationships, anywhere, just remember the goal that you've got in mind and keep your eye on the prize, sort of thing. Like don't get buried too deep into any stress. Just try to step back and realize that it's a means to an end, or something like that. The Hermit, take a nice bath and care for yourself where you can, relax your nervous system away from this pressure. Everything is actually going to work out well for you. I do see you just needing to trust and follow the calling of whatever their heart is calling you towards, a better community. Stay strong in this situation. Don't let it get to your head, because you are actually going to come out the other side in a much stronger financial position. I did have a little peek at the 10 of Pentacles in that little, when I flick through the deck a little bit to get some more. But I do feel like that 10 of Pentacles is a little bit off in the horizon. Like for some of you, a couple of months, I'm seeing like a 4-month situation and beyond. But anyway, I'm seeing a 6 as well, 6 months. So just whatever it is you're going through, just keep going. It's that type of thing. In the outcome, you have got the 8 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, 2 of Pentacles. And this is a beautiful outcome, because it's like you're going to do everything that was just said in the advice there. You're going to, really focus on what you're doing. You're going to do it right. You're going to do what's important for yourself to build and understand whatever it is you're moving through right now. You're going to dedicate yourself and apply yourself. And you're going to be very clear and communicative about what it is you need and where you're headed. And you're going to stick to your guns. I can really see that here. With the 2 of Pentacles, it's like, it's like you're juggling a tension and, complex situations. And you're trying to get it all done. And there's probably a lot of different facets that need your attention, but you're going to manage it. And you're going to manage it well, because you've got clarity on your prize, or what it is that you want. So it's a good outcome there. The Wheel of Fortune will turn. The Hanged Man, you're needing to look at it from a different perspective, this whole situation. That's what will help you. You will just stay at the work and focused on the goal, and it'll shift. Don't get attached or buried into the crap. Don't be overwhelmed by the thoughts and things. Just let there be peace, let there be new beginnings, and move on to a new path where you can. So in the Oracle cards, we have new buds, and we saw that before with the new beginnings and expansion. A bud is one of the earliest visual confirmations that a seed you've planted is hard at work. Whether a budding leaf or bloom, it's proof that your endeavour is in motion. So good so far. Buds are tender, delicate things, however, which still need close attention and care. Extreme weather can damage them, as can neglect. The buds can show that you can interpret the success of this first stage as a positive sign, but don't assume that the buds can handle the next stages on their own. Buds represent the first checkpoint in a project. Things are expanding but not complete. Continue to tend and encourage them. Without buds, there can be no fruit. Have confidence. The success of your first stage promises that you can achieve your goal. So I love that. That really goes in well with everything. It's like just a matter of needing nice, fine balance. And especially like that extreme weather, extreme circumstances, too much excess, any of that is not going to serve you right now. So that's why the temperance is probably there, with the keeping a nice balance and not overdoing it, respecting its natural organic unfolding and not pressuring it, and just witnessing it, enjoying it. So we have here, see the bigger picture with the full moon in Sagittarius. What am I going to say here? At this point, your best bet is to be the bigger person in whatever situation is on your mind, especially this drama. This is like, yes, yes. If harsh words have been exchanged by this person, you can see them pointing their finger there. If harsh words have been exchanged, this card comes with a gentle suggestion to diffuse the upset with some humor. The world is your oyster when you draw this card, but you need to find a balance between where you are and where you want to be. It may be that you need to do some more research before you move closer to whatever it is you want. When you're manifesting, the journey of discovery can be as empowering as dreaming the big dream. And that's why it's like, enjoy the process, because there's so much to gain along the way. And the card previous to that mentioning, like, you know, just because the bud is here, it doesn't mean it's done yet. Like, keep reassessing, reviewing, learning, doing what you can to get better. And it's awesome. I'm loving group one's vibe this week. So we have higher power. I'm going to go to the Oracle. Yeah. I kind of feel like looking at protection message as well, only because like when I was shuffling, I was like, I'm going to shuffle these for the Oracle message of the book. And then I heard protection. I was like, okay, I'll have a peek if I feel it. So, and I am feeling it. So anyway, we'll say both. This card reminds you that you are more than a person trying to get ahead and make things happen for yourself and others. You have an immortal soul, and you are gifted with a human life through which a higher power can express itself. At this time, you need to be conscious of your connection of spirit and foster it through prayer and meditation. Ask what is the highest good for all? How can I serve? And then get out of your own way and trust that there is a plan for your life more wondrous than you can ever know. You are always protected and divinely directed. Now, the protection message. Now is a time to examine what you are giving energy and attention to in the back of your mind. Are you obsessing about being right, about old resentments or failed expectations, about money, or about any other people, places, or things? These will be the source from which you create, but you want spirit to be your source. Take heart, for your higher power will desert you, and take heart, for your higher power will never desert you and is always waiting for you to remember the sacred partnership you share. Turn away from other sources of power that don't serve your highest good. There's no greater source than spirit. You can always surrender your troubles and trust that they will be taken care of. You are in good hands. And that's where you're at right now. There is stress, there is concerns, but the door is locked, the window is locked in this one, so the sweet fairies can't get in and shoo away these dark creatures. You're needing to just really connect with your spirit right now and trust. Do a meditation, do anything you can that connects you to spirit. You've got your own practices, do them. Yeah, love that. You are in good hands. I believe it, I feel it. You have illumination. And the upward spiraling mists rising in the mountains suggests that those in the realm of spirit, your spirit protectors, ancestors, and guardians, are close at hand, assisting you on your upward journey of illumination. They're protecting you and supporting you. Your spiritual life is expanding by leaps and bounds. Even if you can't see what's ahead, spirit is close at hand. If you draw this card, trust your heart and what you feel more than what you see and what you think. You will be guided in a wondrous direction. And this is that new direction. You're being asked to just let go and release. Take this is a crossroads energy. Like, you will not be able to see in the crystal ball everything. This is typically a blindfolded card. Her eyes are closed. I think, and these two fae in the hands here, it's like, let these be two good considerations, you know, and I just trust. When I say two good considerations, I mean like, not like this could go wrong and this is what it could be if it goes right. Just let's look at two things that could go right, you know. And then you have some self-care quality time cards. And I'll give you a pendulum as well. So we saw as already, take a walk. fantastic. The trees know how to take what you're carrying. Maybe just a daily walking exercise at the end of your day, just to finish your day, would be really wonderful. I actually follow this really funny, he like comes up on my reels on social media, Anthony, no one cares Anthony, or nobody cares Anthony, or something like that. And he's so funny. He just does like misread labels. But lately he started this thing where he like goes for a daily walk, like a mental health walk, and it's been really inspiring, and getting a lot of other people to also just take a mental health walk, just like one thing to commit to yourself every day. I don't know, maybe you want to follow him. He's funny. I like his stuff. Anyway, we have write a gratitude list, and I think that's also just like let your day, your life, everything around you be feeling it with a sense of gratitude, because you are on a beautiful journey. Yeah, there might be some stresses and you don't have everything you want, but there's a lot to be grateful for, and you are in good hands right now, always. But particularly right now, there's a lot of loving guidance around you and support to bring you the things that you want. And it won't all come in the way you want it to, but it's there. So, a yes or no for my beautiful group ones. Can I see what a yes will be, please? Nice and easy, thank you. And a no. Very good. The answer to group one's question that they're holding in their hearts. Okay. So that's a no. That's a clear no. It's a bit like, I'm like trying to get a message from it as well, and it's because it was a little bit shaky, and it was like this sense of like no, but don't worry. So if the no was like a not what you wanted to hear, it's like it's actually what you need to hear, and it's good. Or not yet, or something like that, or like something else. Yeah, but it did, yeah, it was a no. So hopefully that was supportive for you, group one. And that is what I have for you in this reading. So hopefully it gave you some sort of comfort, clarity, or guidance. And if you'd like a private reading, you can book that in the description box. October sessions are now open. And I look forward to reading for you all again soon. Bye, group one. Hey, group two, and welcome to your reading. If you have chosen the lepidolite heart, then this one is for you. And to me, lepidolite is the beauty stone. I just can't help but think it's so beautiful. Every time I see lepidolite, I just think about beauty. It's so stunning, but it is a beautiful stone of emotional balance, helping you move through transitions with a sense of emotional calm, really calling yourself back to center, feeling very empowered, and a nice stone of balance for sure. If you have any stresses or depression or anything that's sort of niggling feelings, it's a beautiful stone for calming that down. And so you might want to wear a piece, or hold a piece, or sleep with a piece as well. So I'm going to do a pendulum question for you at the end, so have a little think about what that might be for you, your question. And some of the energies in your reading I can see here are Libra is here quite strongly, Taurus is here as well, I've got Aquarius, I've got Virgo also. So that could be your energy, part of your chart that's activated, someone you're dealing with, but doesn't matter too much as always. So, and probably the fixed signs too, I should say, although their glyphs aren't, their glyphs aren't there. The fixed signs are Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. So let's jump into the past energy as always, group twos, with the Two of Cups, the Six of Swords, and the Princess of Pentacles. I nearly said the Fool then. I don't know if I said group one before or not. There are some similarities for group one. Some of you may feel connected to that reading, or maybe if you're in a relationship, perhaps your partner was one and you were the other, or something like that. But anyway, in the past energy, we have the beautiful Two of Cups here, first of all. So there's some sort of connection in your life at the moment that's very important to you. It's the type of connection that is just there for you in a sense of peace. Like, it brings peace. It doesn't bring stress and questions. So I'm talking about someone who feels like a blessing, and a gentle blessing at that. It's not overwhelming. It's not intoxicating. It's nice and balanced and beautiful. We've got the Six of Swords next to it, the Page of Pentacles. So there's something that will, from this connection, this could be a new connection, a friendship, a romance, whatever, but there's something that's going to blossom from this connection that was going to bring in a lot of more opportunities for you that you may not have had otherwise. So something's blossoming for you in a relationship potentially. And this could be a business partnership as well, but even outside of this connection, it seems to be helping you with releasing something and finding a sense of peace. And there is a deep knowing about this connection, or there's a deep knowing about the direction something is nurturing you into. The Princess of Pentacles is a card of a new opportunity, and it's something to be taken care of. It's the very beginning of an opportunity, so it still needs care. There was a similar message to Group 1 in a similar placement as well. And even the underlying energy for Group 1 was the Six of Pentacles, and you have the Six of Pentacles in the underlying energy as well. So it is a time to give and receive with balance, to be mindful of overgiving or overspending or just overexerting yourself in any way. You may come to a point where you realize you just need a little bit of downtime, and that's okay, take it. But there's a beautiful opportunity here for you that grows. I think a part of you is very self-protective here as well. I kind of get that feeling that you might feel a little protective of yourself or something you've created, something you've got. You may want to keep some things to yourself. But for the most part, things are looking really nourishing for you. As we progress into the week ahead, you start with the Nine of Wands, which is interesting. So I'm just going to a little split here. Ace of Wands, Queen of Cups. Yeah, okay. So the Ace of Wands, sorry, I saw the Ace of Wands in there. The Nine of Wands here, she's got the bandage on her head and some tablets here. So some of you, this could be to do with your mental health or emotional health or maybe even physical health. Where you are at a time where I think, you need to be honest about how much you're giving, and just bring things back into a bit of balance if there has been some excess in any areas for you. This is a time for you to persevere with something you once wanted to do. So like right now, you might be really needing to find that energy to push on forward and drive forward. And if that's the case, that you're needing to find that energy to do so, then you're going to need to look at where you need to make a few little cuts or just some alterations to your time schedule or where you spend your energy, so that you can, get on with what you want to achieve, because you have got a calling. Judgment is the next card. So there's something here that you must persevere with. You've got to stick it out, see it through, figure out what it's all about. What does it have to offer you? There's a curiosity here. The Wheel of Fortune is next, so you can see that there is definitely some blessings to come your way. I'm feeling with this particular Wheel of Fortune, there's like you're being called onto a path that brings you many blessings, and I think it's worth following. It's worth listening to. Even the subtle little moments of pulling back and resting and taking it easy are all very important to the way this wheel is turning for you. You have the Empress next, so you can definitely see here it's time for you to really trust your ability to handle things, trust your energy, trust the way you show up in the world. Trust who you are. I think that's really important right now, especially given the Five of Swords and Nine of Pentacles after that. It tells me that there may be some situations where you doubt yourself or feel incompetent, or you maybe compare yourself or expect high of yourself. Maybe you worry about what other people think, or there is a complication here, potential, but it's nothing though, because what you do in the end is you just remember who you are, and I think navigate this with decorum and confidence. And there's like something about your poise at this time, I'm getting a regal energy, like you're really you're standing in your power, you're true to yourself, you are okay with who you are, and there might be a little test that comes along this week that really gets to show you that you're a beautiful, astonishing, magical being, and you've got more than what you need to handle something with diplomacy as well. I really feel like it's a blessing whatever comes up, because you get to show yourself basically, and the outcome you have with others that you may be dealing with this Five of Swords. But you really get to show yourself your own ability to stand, in your own grace, stand in your own boundaries and everything, but with grace. I think as well, you realize the blessings you have all around you, as like part of that helps feed your inner beliefs around self and what you are deserving of, worthy of. Yeah, it's like there's a gentle boundary, or there's like but it's less about a boundary and more about, I don't know, maybe it is a boundary, but it's more about just being strong in who you are and being okay with what you want, or your opinion or something like this. So yeah, I feel like the Empress is you shining this week. So you're definitely feeling it. You're in your element. I think you're kicking goals. You're doing all of the right things, and you're handling things in a way that's just beautiful, I've got to say. It does feel beautiful. Okay. And so in the area of challenge, we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Fool, the Five of Cups. Okay, so there's a bit here. I feel like for some of you, this is like something new that has started. It may not even be new, but it's like something about it feels a little new, like uncharted territory, right, with the Fool. And it's like there's still some sadness from the past. There's still some things that need to be let go of so that you can embrace and trust this path you're on, or a new opportunity that comes your way. There is going to be some sadness that comes up, but you've already invested a lot here, and I think it's worthy of you continuing to see this through. There's something here about seeing something through, and staying true to yourself. With the Seven of Pentacles, it can feel like, you've, maybe you're like a bit apprehensive to invest in something new, like that starting over feeling. For some of you, it might be more about that. For others of you, it could be more about, continuing to invest in something where you're not sure if it's right for you. Like there's this uncertainty. The challenge is, I think, mostly about releasing any pain from the past so that things can grow and have the room to grow and doesn't affect what's new and growing. And this is also, I feel like, your own emotional regulation or responses to the world. Seeing the Five of Swords there next to the Empress and Nine of Pentacles on the other side, maybe you need to respect a certain person's own autonomy or independence. That may be the case, like somebody just sort of wants to do things their way, and that's okay, let them, but you can still do you. Like you don't have to like hinder each other's path at all, if that's a message for someone there. But anyway, what will help with the challenge is the Four of Wands, the Six of Cups. This is beautiful. This is time spent with family, time in the home, enjoying the home. Look at these people dancing together, like dance with your loved ones in the kitchen or in the garden. Like it's enjoying the home space. It's enjoying all these sweet little blessings that have been around you for a long time. It's like cooking grandma's old recipe. It's like, it's playing games with the kids. It's school holidays now at this, where we're at. I don't know where you guys are with that situation, but it's very much what it looks like in our house this last week. And for the next week, lots of playing and time at home, and maybe even revisiting, like you might be revisiting an old family home, or like revisiting family. It could be really nice for you. And remembering your original intentions in an endeavor will also help you feel realigned, because right now you might be needing to shift a perspective around a situation to renew it with some sense of energy, or like motion. Renovations in the home, spring cleaning, all of those things are really good for you right now as well. Things that help to just sort things out a little bit. Definitely, there's definitely emphasis on a child in your life. That's obviously not for everyone. Not everyone listening has children, but there's one little girl or something, like one child that really something needs to be prepared for them. I don't know what that means. Like, are you redoing their bedroom, or do they need specialist appointments, or there's a child who needs something, and there's the Queen of Cups. Maybe you're their mother. Seven of Cups. And maybe also about getting them out of the house, getting them to meet friends, or in a community, in a hobby, in a group, in sports, music, dance, something. I don't know, I'll leave that. But there's definitely a message around children there and parenting, and it's nice. Bringing them into a community that's really nourishing for them. Some of you may have challenge with the certain people that have an influence around your children. Like it's like our own family sometimes. We like don't want them to influence our children in certain ways, or yeah. Anyway, in the area of what you don't see coming, we have the Four of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Hermit. And so what you don't see coming is a need for a little period of rest right now so that you can deepen your commitment to your own inner journey, to your own self, and like outside of everyone else and all the other responsibilities. What you don't see coming is an emphasis on the importance of you needing some downtime, some time to think things through, to take it slower, and to turn within. With the Hermit card, it's all about soul searching and going inside for these answers. You also have the Hierophant here, which is more of an external teacher. So maybe you're like sitting with and considering things that influence us externally, and then the inner senses of what we need and what we know to be true. I feel like it's a time for you to sit with that and really think about something here. What you don't see coming is a period of time where you'll be able to, which is actually nice because you've got here the last quarter moon in Libra, make time for self-love, but you've also got soak in a bath. So I just feel like those two, that is definitely an act of self-love. You've even got another card here called Inner Peace. So this is definitely a time, and the koi fish here do make me think about a really beautiful relationship here. Like there's something about the harmony and abundance that comes from this relationship, and it provides this security for you potentially, or like just a sense of peace, or relationships should. But all of these cards do speak to like a really beautiful time to just take it easy, nourish yourself. The Empress is here, you know, Hermit is there, Four of Swords is there. You maybe need a bit of time away from the outside expectations and people. Delegate if you have to. They can do, someone else can pick up the slack while you know, maybe you're busy studying right now and you need a bit more time to focus on that, and just, yeah, do you right now. Like do what's right for you. You'll know already what that is. In the outcome, we have the World, the Eight of Wands, the Star, and the King of Cups. I like the way she sort of like looks back at the King of Cups here, with her like twirling her hair in her hands, and he's very dreamily looking over at her, I would feel here. So for some of you, there's a cycle has ended with the World card, but so has a new one begun just as quickly. And it's like bringing in, for some of you, this beautiful person who loves you, like they really care about you. The Star here is this like feeling like things are divinely aligned here for this relationship or person or guidance or love to come in. It doesn't have to be romantic, although for a lot of you it will be. And this doesn't even have to be an external person. This could be just about you feeling good in your own self and feeling emotionally balanced, and really like the way you're responding to things. Like you feel like you've got it, you're leading the way, you're influencing people in a good way because of how you conduct yourself. Things like that, like you're able to deliver messages in a way that's like really beautiful and touching and understanding, compassionate, but also, you know, explains things clearly and respects yourself. And yeah, like a really beautiful outcome. For some of you, this is a loving relationship. For others, it's that relationship you have within yourself and how you conduct yourself and speak to people, and, you know, manage conflict. And yeah, there's definitely a lot of hope for things to move forward in a situation that you felt was a little bit tense, through compassion and this beautiful emotional response that's like just calm and good and solid within yourself. And that's probably why you need also a little time out too, to really get to that place. And if you need that time to get to that place, then take it, you know, take it. So we have the card Moon in your oracle cards. Phases, cycles, and intuition. There's a lot here about intuition. You've got the deep knowing card as well, which is all about trusting your intuition, that deep inner knowing that you have. And it's strong. It's so strong in you. So the pale glowing moon is visible at different degrees throughout the monthly cycle. Even though its appearance changes, the moon is always present. Take solace in knowing that nature is always there for you. The waxing and waning of the moon reminds you that nothing is static and that change is both inevitable and healthy. You just may not be able to see it all the time. The phase of the moon represents various energies as manifested in the growth and retreat cycle of nature itself. Nothing is ever at a standstill in the natural world, and the same goes for the energy flowing inside of you. Sometimes you may find you retreat into yourself, and at other times you reach outward for help. The moon card asks you to trust what your intuition tells you to do. And for some of you, it will be a matter of withdrawing to, check in with yourself. But also with the Hierophant here, you may lean to some scriptures or a book or some sort of teaching that's going to really help continue to guide you towards your own inner truth. One that will guide you in a way that's like helping you find your own truth rather than influencing what that truth will be. So we have the card Make Time for Self-Love, and we see it as it is. It is definitely a time to take that bath, take a walk. What does it say here? Have you been trying to please all of the people all the time when you're not quite happy yourself? There's a difference between wanting to live positively and spiritual bypassing when you refuse to acknowledge your feelings. You can't fool the universe, so pretending to be happy when you're sad will get you nowhere. Rather, you need to deal with your feelings. That's the only way. If you're people pleasing, then stop. Think about what's going on and why you're doing it. If you're in an unbalanced relationship, then address the situation. There is definitely an opportunity for you to stand up for yourself here in this situation, and you're going to do it well, with grace. You have deep knowing. The intuition is the faculty that allows you to enter into a dialogue with Source, the consciousness that you are a part of but cannot see with the naked eye. It's perplexing that people are taught to ignore this natural capacity to navigate their journeys, to access their guidance. Know that you have an ability to read between the lines and find all of the truth that was missing when the story was told. This deep knowing allows you to open the door to wisdom far greater than what is available in the limitations of human experience. You're given information that may make no sense whatsoever to the logical mind or the five senses, but which is 100% correct and true. The trick is to listen and then act accordingly. You're now invited into this sacred dialogue of deep knowing, so tune in and trust your vibes. You will be right. They will be right. Ask and you will receive answers from unusual sources. And I feel like that's here. Like you're reaching out to some teacher. Maybe it's an ascended master. Maybe it's an ancestor. Maybe there's some sort of spiritual guide or script or something that's likely to help you in the area of what you don't see coming. So stay open. You don't see it coming. It may be unusual. It may be unexpected. But it will help you really take a journey and understand yourself better. Where am I going? So we're going to Inner Peace. I love the koi fish here. It's something about it. It's like I feel like they're friends. And I feel like somebody's rooting for you when I first saw this card. I feel like this fish here is like someone you know, and they just want to see you do well and flourish, and they love you. I do really feel that. They really they're a good vibe. Inner peace is your birthright. Tranquility occurs when you realize that your life is unfolding according to divine planning. Serenity isn't something you have to work for or search for. It already exists within you. To find this inner peace, simplify your life, spend time in nature, listen to the messages of your soul. True peace transcends fear and connects you intimately to the Creator. Breathe deeply and fully, knowing that all is well. See, all this emphasis about connecting to the Creator, connecting to Source, trusting that guidance that you get from that place. And then self-care at this time is music and taking a bath. You might like to mix it up, have music while you're in the bath. You might like to have a full dance session in the lounge room and work up a sweat and then wash it all away, or whatever. Do you but do it with music and then have a bath. Very relaxing. I feel like I'm definitely wanting to take a salt bath after seeing that card, so I'm going to make time this week myself for a nice little salt bath. And now time for the pendulum for group 2. So let's have a look at what a yes is going to look like. Beautiful. It's a bit windy. And show me a no. There we go. And the answer to group 2's question, please. It's a yes. I love the way that changed. I was so not messing around. Yeah, that's a definite and easy yes for group 2. So that is what I have for you in this reading, group 2. I hope that it has given you some sort of comfort, clarity, or guidance in this situation. If you'd like a private reading, I have opened up October spots, so you can book online in the description box below. And I look forward to reading for you all again soon. Bye, group 2. Hey, group 3, welcome to your reading. If you have chosen the rose quartz heart, then this one is for you. And it is a stone of self-love, receptivity, gentleness, compassion, healing heart matters, finding a place of softness and trust, and putting yourself first. I'm actually hearing there. So maybe there's an area you need to put yourself first, and that's okay. So group 3, let's have a look. Some of your energies we've got here. We've got Taurus, Leo. Leo's quite strong in this reading. Sagittarius is here as well. Libra maybe. It doesn't matter too much. As always, I'll always say, it could be you, someone you're dealing with, part of your chart activated. Yeah, could be anything. So, yeah, this is a good time for you to really believe in the good things that can happen for you. Really stay open to that. I think that's important right now, especially as we go through this particular lunar cycle. There's something about that, I feel. So let's jump into the past energy, group 3. I was gonna say group 1, maybe you've drawn to it, maybe you came from there, but anyway, we're starting the past with the Ace of Swords, the Page of Cups, and the Two of Swords. So what I've got here is like, this can be a number of things. For some of you, this is like an idea, some sort of inspired idea, creative adventure, or something that you are exploring. It's a new beginning for you, but you're not entirely sure of, if it's going to, gain momentum or be what you want it to be. There's like a little bit of fear or doubt in a situation potentially, or uncertainty about how it's going to unfold here. She's blindfolded here, but she's actually hit the mark on this. So it's like you may not be able to rely on the logic of a situation or how you can see the thing unfolding, but if you just follow your heart and how you feel, the precision will be just perfect. You really got to trust your own innate ability to express yourself, or to, birth an idea or bring something to life. Like, you really, really need to trust. You've got the inspiration here. Look at this illumination and lightning coming from this sword that she's holding, it almost like victory here. So there's definitely new ideas, new energy, new clarity. We have creativity here, painting a picture, but this is also about compassion, gentleness, friendship. So this can also be like around conversations. Maybe you're needing to have a conversation with somebody, and you're just going to have to go in there maybe without such a rehearsed idea, but just let it flow naturally with your own truth, but with compassion and softness. Oh, sorry, I also mentioned I'm going to do a little pendulum for you at the end, so if you would like that, just stick around for that one. Yeah, there's definitely new ideas bursting on. Maybe you're like rekindled a passion for something, and it's like definitely time to explore. In the current energy, we've got the Hierophant, Three of Pentacles, the Page of Swords. This is interesting. This is a lot of education here. For some of you, maybe students, so you're like taking up maybe you've just started maybe you've just started learning a new craft or a new art of something, or a new technology, whatever it might be. There's like, you're definitely learning something new here. And you've got this beautiful teacher, yogi teacher here, and then we've got a team working together. We've got the books here, we've got like inspiration, and we've got curiosity and excitement. And so this is a good time for you to really trust whatever it is you've got. I don't know, if your hands are a bit dirty with the work that you've been doing, you can trust that it's making a difference, or it's going to gain the momentum, or it's going to pay off in the end. Not straight away, of course, but I think you know that. I think it's a time for you to just be working with other people, doing everything you can to learn from other people, even if you feel like the people around you this week are like, you haven't got anything you could learn from them. Stay open, because I feel like you may learn something from someone a little unexpected this week. Someone may just deliver, the way they say something or the way they just conduct themselves could be inspiring to you, or the way the information that they share is something that really helps you on your path. But this is definitely a time for you to stay very open to people, to groups, to listening, to sharing information, and to learning and studying, because it's a good time for you right now to get involved, to be invested, to show up with commitment. Some of you might be planning a wedding. That's definitely here for someone. I do feel, obviously not everyone here, but there is a wedding planning going on for someone. Or if it's not a wedding, like some sort of event, like there's some sort of event that everyone needs to chip in and work together to bring it all together. And further into the week, we have the Sun and the Wheel of Fortune. Look at this joy here, skipping in a field of sunflowers. Like, what could be happier? And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. It's landed on the home here, so this could have to do with a lot of joy in the home space for some of you, quite literally in that sense. But for others of you, this is like a massive expansion on the direction of your life. Like the wheel is turning, the seasons changing, the energy you have to put into something is like gaining momentum. There's more passion, there's more energy. Oh my God, I can hear that song. Can you hear it too? More passion, more energy. It's so funny. Is that Schwarzenegger, I think? Yeah, I don't know. Now I want to listen to that song. But no, this is really super positive energy. You've got the King of Pentacles and the Six of Wands after that as well. So there's a growth in your stability, in all that you have to indulge in your life. There's success here. You're being noticed. You're getting attention. Something you're doing is paying off. You're definitely, you've got a lot around you, a lot of really good energy around you this week. And I heard when I was pulling cards a little before that a change of the tides. So maybe that is a change of the tides. Maybe things have been a little lackluster or stagnant or something like that. But you can definitely trust that this, like whatever you are shifting, whatever you're putting more energy into, it's paying off and it's good for you. This is a successful energy here. Things changing in a really positive way. So what's in the area of challenge? We have the Three of Wands, the World, and the Ten of Wands. So it's like you're waiting for a new cycle to begin, I would say, but there's so much you've still got to do, or there's this sense of, heavy burden. Is it other people's stuff you're carrying? Is it your own? Is it all that you feel you need to do all at once? You'll have to address this heaviness that you're carrying here, because I feel like for some of you, it's a matter of perception as well, that it's just a matter of looking at it differently. Maybe I don't need to do all this right now, or like a high expectation you have on yourself, or taking on too much that's just not necessary to take on, realizing where you can, delegate, or where you can shift things a little bit to give yourself a bit of a lighter spirit, a lighter heart, a bit more free time to have some fun, a little bit more free time to enjoy whatever you're doing. Maybe it's also about being present as well, not like projecting yourself to the next thing you've got to do, and having that take the shine off the current moment of what you're experiencing. So the challenge right now is looking forward to a future that's like something you really want to achieve, but feeling like it's going to take a lot to get there. I'm just looking, as I put that down, this card stuck out to me, which was build strength. For some of you, this is a fitness journey, and it's like, oh my God, I've got so much weight to lose, or I've got so much strength to build, or I've got so much whatever your goals are, if it is physical. And I feel like it's like, when you feel like you're at the start of a journey, there's a long way to go, and that can be a little bit like, ugh. I think it's important for you to enjoy and celebrate the success that you make along the way, and the fact that you're even here engaging in it. You're creating it, you're doing it. The strength can be anything. It doesn't have to be the gym strength, but of course it represents that in this card. It's also your mental strength, your dedication, your devotion to yourself and to the cause, to the goal. So what will help with this challenge here, there is a sense of disappointment with the Four of Cups, but it's like, see the opportunity that's in amongst this. Don't just sit there focusing on what isn't, like look around you and see that there is actually more here than meets the eye. And you've got all the tools hung up, like pick them up and use them so that you can find that treasure. Like it's here for you. It's already here. It's just a matter of you recognizing it And then we've got this light, the Page of Wands. And it's like this squiggly little journey with little different characters along the way. It's like, be open to the journey, be open to meeting and talking to people you wouldn't normally be talking to. I feel like that is important this week for some reason. I'd love to hear why. Maybe you meet someone from a foreign country that imparts a piece of knowledge, wisdom, and it's really valuable to you. There's something you will learn from people you didn't expect. Travel light, journey, have fun, go and experience new things. Like the Page of Wands is a lightheartedness. It's carefree. It's easygoing. It's like, let's just do it and have fun while we do it. And trying to come out of this pessimism you might feel at times, and just look at things from a brighter perspective. What you don't see coming with the Seven of Pentacles, King of Swords, and the Two of Cups. Interesting. What you don't see coming could have to do with investments here. Seven of Pentacles is all about investing your time, energy, and money. We also have the King of Swords here, which is, for me, I feel like it's investing in knowledge. Like there's some things you need to really spend your time digging through the pages, gaining the experience. Maybe it's also to do with a relationship for some of you. Like maybe there's like a conversation around a relationship and bringing it together. Actually, this could go with that marriage message about marriage. For some of you, for one of you anyway, I feel like you may not even know about it yet. Maybe the proposal's yet to happen. And then what you don't see coming is the planning of a union and a ceremony. But there is something here you don't see coming. Investment in, I feel like, a long-term relationship, and it could be like a business partnership as well. It doesn't have to be romantic, although this is a very beautiful setting here. I think it's also like, well, let's get a confirmation on the King of Swords there. So we've got the Two of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So the underlying energy of this whole entire reading is that you're at a crossroads and you're taking a new journey. So what's the King of Swords? Oh, is it that one? Oh, the Lovers. How beautiful. The Lovers. Anything else around that? I think then the Justice. Well, that could definitely be a marriage. Ten of Cups on the bottom here. There's maybe there's a conversation coming your way around deepening a relationship or taking it to the next level, or a plan for the future, to commit, to be, on the same page, to make a choice around love or connections and investments. There's something coming up there. With the Knight of Swords, it's coming in hot, coming in quickly. Anything else? Eight of Wands. Yeah, there's a conversation to be had, and it's going to reveal some things. There's likely someone coming to you for this proposal. Literally proposal. Oh my goodness. I hope I didn't spoil a proposal. I've done that on this channel before. And baby news too. But yeah, that was cool actually. I think it was this year. I think it was sometime this year. It said that, oh, it's like a pregnancy announcement here. And then the person commented that night that after they'd watched the reading, they did a test and they were pregnant. Very exciting. So in the area of outcome, we have the Queen of Wands, the Four of Wands, and the Fool. How beautiful is this? It's like everything that this is leading you towards is so beautiful. It brings you into a beautiful community of like-minded souls. Were you likely a leader of this community? And maybe it's not that you're a leader, but it's like you belong here. You really feel each other's spirits, and there's deep connection here, and you're able to express yourself in a way that's very empowering. You're very respected amongst this community, and it's like lots of new doorways opening up for you. And just look outside. It's feels like, yes, I'm so keen to take this leap. There's no fear involved in this. It's like, your power. You're increasing your personal power, increasing your personal understanding of self and the way you conduct your energy, your magic. For some of you, it's about sharing your magic and your message with the world. It's about taking that step into, leadership positions, shamanic practices for some of you. Some of you, it's just traveling to another land, you're going overseas. I do feel that for someone here. It's definitely a journey, a long journey you're going on. And you're going to meet so many different people from different cultures. There's something so strong about meeting different people and being open to them. But this is a beautiful reading, and I feel like group 3 have had their struggles for a bit, so it's nice to see this turn. And where you currently sit with the Two of Swords, it's like, oh, I don't really know how it's going to go, but I've just got to trust how I'm feeling. And you've even got the card Trust. So let's go into the oracles. First we have Spring with rebuilding, awakening, and rebirth. And these eggs are just cracking open. You start your reading with an ace. You know, there's something beautiful to be birthed here. The reawakening of the earth is always inspiring. New life is on the horizon. It can be invigorating to witness the stirring of energy after a long rest. Spirit tells you that it's time for new beginnings. It's the perfect time to launch a new project, or if there are things you've previously put on hold. That's actually something I felt when I was pulling the cards, actually, that like there's something that maybe lost momentum, or that you've already started that needs to, like, it needs your attention now, and it's going to get your attention and grow. So if there's things you've previously put on hold, the Spring card suggests that now is an auspicious time to revisit them. You will bring a refreshed perspective to this project and a new level of energy that you didn't have before. Perhaps all that was needed was a new approach after some time away and a new burst of motivation and determination. Nice. You have the first quarter moon in Sagittarius. Believe in your good luck. What does it say here? Whatever is going on in your life, you need to take care of the small stuff, and the big stuff will fall into place. Problems can arise now because of carelessness or judgment lapse. Avoid telling everyone your opinion until you're sure you know exactly what's going on. Think about the baby steps you need to take on your way to your goal, and don't take too many risks. Believe in your own good luck and don't be arrogant about it. Think an important decision through very carefully before taking action. But mostly believe in your good luck. We have the card Trust. This is a powerful, important card to receive. Even when everything seems parched or not fruitful, a deeper energy speaks of the power of your own inner knowing. Meditate. Trust those nudges from the universe. Your celestial advisors are close now, and you are now opening to receive some of the most important messages of your life through your intuition. Your intuition is spot on, so trust it. And even if there are some areas of your life that seem lackluster, know that other areas are being fertilized for a resplendent future. Have faith and know that there is a higher purpose. Love, love, love these messages today. We have to be fair. Balance, justice, need to consider options, mutual benefit, and the law and cause of effect. Life offers experiences that are challenging and experiences that are nourishing, yet over time they strike a balance. You move from being, from stasis, to doing, from discovering, to loving, to letting go, to being again. Life is a pendulum swinging between all of these states. You will always oscillate back and forth between doing and being. If you are not content with where you are at this moment, remember that all experiences have their place. Accept them without judgment, and you will see how the universe adjusts in perfect balance. You reap what you sow. For every cause there is an effect. Wondrous things will be revealed now. I love it. I love it. Speaking of pendulum, we'll do that in just a sec. Just have a few self-care cards for your week, and you already saw the first one with build strength. So for some of you, there's a fitness journey. You might like to take a walk, do an exercise at home, join the gym. We have connect with crystals, maybe pink quartz for your reading here, or maybe lepidolite, that was group 2. And then you have sweet treat as well. So this could be any message here, in the sense that, like, maybe you're been really strict on your diet and it's okay to have a little bit of a sweet treat, or maybe it's too many sweet treats, but you like a treat, so you like to find a new way to treat yourself that's actually nourishing for you as well. Take what you resonate with for this message, but you are needing to have a conscious sweet treat. And then we have the pendulum to finish your read. So group 1, let's hush. Group 3, definitely group 3. So let's have a look at yes, please. I'll just get myself straight. Yes. Very nice. Nice quick pendulum today. And then a no, please. Oh, very good, thank you. And then so the answer to group 3's question. Getting a maybe. Keep going. Wait and you'll see. Don't give up. Yeah, that's the message. I'm sorry it wasn't a yes or a no. It was all the in between. It's up to you. And it's probably makes sense with the Three of Wands actually, like, because it is a sense of like waiting for something to come to you, or waiting for the answers, waiting for the revelation, but it's like not quite there yet, and like without knowing it's a bit heavy, or but yeah, you just need to just like trust in your good luck, believe in your good luck, believe in this cup that's full, and just take a light journey with it all. Like enjoy it, enjoy the ride, enjoy what you're creating. Keep creating great things. Keep making great choices, you know. So that is what I have for you in this reading, group 3. I hope that it has given you some sort of comfort, clarity, or guidance. October spots are open. If you'd like a private reading, you can book that in the description box below. And I look forward to reading for you all again soon. Bye, group 3.